I'm Ed Highland with NABE TV in Washington, D.C. at the annual policy meeting. There are hundreds of economists who are here to not only gain some insight about the economy, but to share their views. Right now, we want to get the views of Lynn Reaser, who's the president of NABE. And Lynn, give us an idea of what members can expect over the next couple of days.
We are facing some very critical policy issues as we come out of the recession in the United States. And so the economists here want to learn what major policy thinkers and leaders are going to do about monetary policy, fiscal policy, healthcare, and regulatory reform.
There's some real stars here, if you will. I mean, representatives from the CBO, the FDIC, the Federal Reserve. There are some heavy hitters who are going to be sharing really some of the secret workings, if you will, of the economy.
We definitely will hear some of the secrets and some of the visions that are now in the forefront in Washington, D.C. We also will have a major representative from the European Central Bank who will give us some European perspective. So this is a very important conference because we have extremely important policy decisions to be making over the next 2 years.
Lynn, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, here on NABE TV, we had a chance to talk to a couple of other NABE members to get some insight into what they would like to get out of the conference.
What we will see is a number of issues that are foremost amongst policymakers. The first is the budgetary questions around the recovery. So as the economy starts picking up speed, one hopes to a more robust recovery, but we don't know yet, it's early days. Once that happens, what do we do about the massive budgetary deficit that we're seeing?
I hope there's some clarity amongst the confusion because it is an election year and we've started to see facts being distorted and opinions being peddled as facts in Washington. And what I really want to see is these guys step up to the plate and say what's really going to happen and is there any hope? Because frankly, policy has not done real well this year and amongst the election year politics. And that's always what's really tough is election year politics and economic policy just don't go hand in hand.
Well, I think this meeting is valuable for a couple of things. First, it's a great way to network, meet fellow economists or other people who are using economic information, get some tips from them on what sort of things they're tracking, what's valuable to them, and of course their sense of the economy or their particular industry.
Certainly there's the fiscal situation nationally, the housing market situation, the problems with the financial institutions here in the country and globally. So we're hoping to at least get some insights as to those. Oh, and not to mention the healthcare problems.
Be sure to watch NABE TV on NABE.com. We'll have highlights from many of the sessions during the course of the conference. And if you'd like to follow us on Twitter, it's easy. It's #PCNABE. For NABE TV, I'm Ed Highland.